Hotep Nation. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of the happenings on the streets, be they the Twitter streets, the YouTube streets, or the streets of Exton, Pennsylvania, may not be disseminated without express written consent from Hotep Nation. If you can't come up with your own award shows, show segments, merch, or other product ideas, Nation, just give us a call. It may not be reproduced or... Hotep Nation is more than happy to help you grow your brand if the price is right. But stop stealing our shit. Come up with some original ideas or cut the check. Or at least drop a super chat. Damn. You really think we don't know you're watching?
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you.
No sites now, it's between various states that want it very badly. We'll honor them.
The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real, it ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real, it ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.
Yeah.
We live.
It's good, people. It's Thursday. Hotep Thursday. Back at it again. Greatest podcast in the land, where phase one didn't phase any of us, especially on Hotep's been told you. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. Episode 348. 2 away from 350. 350. Hotep's been told you. What's good with you, man?
Life is good. I don't know. Just feels good to be Hotep. Feels good to be Hotep. Yeah, I know. Imagine if you were in one of these other circles. I feel bad for the people who follow these grifters. I really do. I feel bad for the people who don't watch the greatest show on the planet, Hotep's Been Told You. Shout out to everyone who does, though. Shout out to everyone holding us down on BoomerTube, everyone holding us down on Kick. We appreciate y'all. At least y'all know y'all in the right place for the right takes.
Dizzle, thank you for the gifted sub. Dreedine, thank you for the gifted sub. Tarbush Hotepper, Tarbash Hotepper, thank you for the 5 gifted.
This is a real Hotep brother.
Our grifters don't get folders? Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna steal one of the kids' folders and put the fucking put the face. I seen somebody already did that online and shit, but I was just like,
I ripped this house apart looking for a binder. I asked them kids, I said, you ain't got no binders from school, nigga? I know you got some binders, nigga, somewhere in this house. Could not find one binder, but we got him. We got him. Okay. The official Hotepistan seal. Some of y'all know, if you came to HotepCon, y'all know this seal. But we got the Epstein files right here. We got our own copy. We got our own official Hotep and Stand copy of the files, damn it.
Just Hotep, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Steph Colonel, HBTY, almost 7 years strong. 357 years.
Damn, 7 years. Jesus, Christmas. Been at this for a minute.
Man, I don't even know where to fucking start this week, man.
It's been a mess.
Fucking start. I guess let's get to the fucking. How was your week, man?
Listen, today, I got a group chat with family and shit. So, I get a text message today. Let me open this up and tell you what it says. I got to tell you, I was quite disappointed when I got this. Thank you. National Economic Blackout Day. Friday, February 28th. Let us unite nationwide and protest with our wallets. No shopping, no eating at chain restaurants, no credit card or debit cards, no pumping gas, grocery shopping, no spending unless it's an emergency. If you must shop, choose small and independent local business and use cash so banks do not profit. Yes, one day can make a big impact. Something or other. National Economic Blackout Day. I didn't respond. I wanted to respond because I know this came from the desk of Al Sharpton, but I didn't respond. I'm growing. I'm getting wiser and older, learning when and where to pick my battles. But it seems like they want niggas to boycott because Target has eliminated their DEI program, which has only benefited white women. But I was rather disappointed to see that. Did you get any text messages like that?
Oh man, they don't text real niggas that. I called my uncle last Sunday. He didn't answer the phone. I don't know what's up. I gotta call him. I meant to call him today. Just Hotep, thanks for the gift of subs. 3 gifted subs, appreciate it. And Sleepy Hotep 7, 5 gifted sub. Thank you for the gift of subs. The pacifist. Jesus Lord. Hotep and Bill, thanks to the guys. I'm awake. I can't go back to sleep. Started reading the Patriot Report today.
That's what's up. That's a good read right there. It's a good read.
Anime fan. Unc isn't in contact with any black people after Black Twitter threw him through the ringer. That's what. We'll talk about that. Black Twitter Report is, and we'll mention it in there. Will do tomorrow. Shop till I drop no lines. No, I did see that. I didn't know. I was like, I don't know if it was on Facebook or Twitter. I seen people talk about that. I was like the little fucking thing, like the text messages. I was like, what the fuck is this for? I'm like, what the fuck? They're really doing this?
You know what this is about, right?
The DEI stuff, right?
Nope. That's the cover.
What's it about?
It's pure tinfoil, Kofi. I could be way off, but what happens March 4th?
I don't know. What happens March 4th?
Trump's tariffs go into effect.
Oh.
This is all about trying to tank the U.S. economy. That's why you don't see DEI on these messages going out. You just see National Economic Blackout Day. They haven't attached race. Shout out to Alex. Thank you for the 5 gifted.
This is a real Hotep.
You don't see race or anything attached to it. You know it came from Al Sharpton, but this is about tanking the economy, driving deflation. First, we're going to see inflation because of Trump's tariffs, short term, then deflation. Still not be able to afford a home because the prices are going to crash. Also, they said no gas, but Trump. Shout out to Sev. Thank you for the gift of sub.
This a real Hotep brother.
But Trump, this is what people aren't talking about because we're distracted by the Epstein files. Trump just put a ban on Chevron in Venezuela, so we're about to see what we saw today, a little bit of a dip in Chevron stocks. We also saw a rise in oil prices. So this may trickle down, maybe, very slightly, into gas prices. So while they say do not buy gas, and the gas prices are about to rise, and the tariffs are about to go in effect, this is all about making people try and tank the economy. That's what this is about.
Huh.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, yo, before we get started, well, I gotta switch cameras for this.
Uh-oh. Yo, his background pick is killing me. Knuckles, thank you for the gift of sub.
This a real Hotep brother.
Told y'all I'm gonna bring it back.
We can't see you.
Bring it back.
We can't see you.
I'm bringing it back, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at it, chat. You know what I mean? Oh, wait. Oh, let me step back so y'all can get the full look. You know what I mean? You tell me this wasn't an era? What? What? This wasn't an era? I got another one coming too. Y'all wait till y'all see the next one I'm coming. Well, listen. What is that? 90 flashbacks?
This nigga hopped on after last week's episode. This nigga went and copped himself a dragonfly button down. This nigga gotta be stopped, yo.
Not that shit fly for the hate. Fuck the haters. 2020 timeless. J Dub, I need that shirt. Albo, looking super fresh.
I'm mad you pulling that shit off too. That shit don't even look half bad.
I told you, you just gotta get the right jaws, man.
This nigga
gotta get the right jaws.
I'm telling you right now, this nigga is the griftiest. He is the griftiest nigga out.
Orange match the shades too. Look at it. Look at it. Orange match the shades. You know what I'm saying?
It's something wrong with him. This nigga retarded. It's something wrong with this nigga. He got a vaccine injury from 62. This nigga is on the spectrum. I promise you, he got a touch of autism. Ain't no way. Not you, Rob. Rob had one. You had one of those? Press 1 in the chat if you ever had one of these. Press 2 if you never owned one. Press 1 in the chat if you had one. 2 if you never had one. Huh? Let's see where the real ones is at. I'm seeing way too many ones.
Steph Curry, how'd you get the fresh? How you got a fresh dragon button? I didn't get a crispy one. Hey man, I got working. I gotta go to the office and shit. So my schedule's a little messed up. I'll probably I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna go get it cut this weekend for sure.
You need to pick up a brush while you're there.
I got a brush laying around here somewhere. I got a brush in my in fact, I think it's in my suitcase.
You need to brush them peas.
I don't look like he's selling Pokemon cards. Niggas is so disrespectful, man. So disrespectful. I mean, I see a few ones, man.
That's terrible. I know Ronan had one. I know you had one, Ronan. I know Ronan had one. He had a whole closet full of them shits. I already know. You ain't got to tell me.
Whitlock on one for sure. Come on, man. Whitlock didn't get Whitlock never got this far.
That's
hit
terrible.
that thumbs up, hit that share button. Let's get to the Black Twitter report because we know we got to talk about this phase one, this foolishness that happened today, and so we can join in on the grift. We wasn't invited, but let's get to it. Black Twitter report, courtesy of Nerd Nash. Go visit nerdnash.com. He's got a worry about yourself tea on sale. Go cop that. Eric
hold up. Time out. Hold up. He got a new tee out?
It's the sweatshirt tee, but it's the t-shirt. It's this. I copped the sweatshirt. I don't got the t-shirt.
Hold on, let me pull that up.
Okay.
Let's pull that up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? This is one of our producers of the show. You know what I'm saying? Which one is it?
The Focus on Yourself tee. You got it?
Oh, I see it there. Oh, the tee.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That shit fly. nerdnash.com. Make sure y'all go cop. Yes, sir.
All right, Black Twitter report. Eric Adams talking that talk. Eric Adams got his detractors Tuesday night at the Black History Month address. Are you stupid? He asked his haters, also referring to them as Negroes. Black Twitter, who for the most part hate Adams, went straight to the comments to display the rage. You gonna play that little? You got a clip in there?
Let's pull it up. I'm not, I'm agnostic on Eric. I'm not an Eric hater. I think he has his moments.
Right.
He's not all bad. He's not all good either. He's a puppet for the most part, but he's a good soldier. He a good soldier. There you go. He a good soldier.
Whoever in charge, he taking over.
I'm about to play the clip. You ready?
Oh, yeah, good.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
So this is a biblical moment. When Jesus was on the cross, he said, God, forgive them, for they know not what they do. All these Negroes who are asking me to step down, God, forgive them. Are you stupid? So
you know what I realized?
What?
The night before this speech, he ain't go to sleep. He couldn't sleep. You could tell he could not wait to deliver that line. He was up early in the morning getting his suit ready. He's like, oh, I'm about to kill him with this shit. These motherfuckers tried me. I done beat the case. And he stepped up and showed his real nigga shit.
Yeah, because Trump pardoned him, right?
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Word.
Or they made it. I think they just dropped the charges. Right? What happened? Did he Trump pardon him, or they just dropped the charges?
Eric Adams' lawyers seek to dismiss charges with prejudice. Looked like his lawyers just beat the case.
Eric Adams was back in court this afternoon.
What happened? They just dropped the charges, yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. Listen, he made it to my board.
All these Negroes, all these Negroes, all these Negroes,
dancing for massa.
all these Negroes,
Dancing
all these Negroes.
dancing for massa.
Quick, boy.
He got to it before me. I swore I was going to cut that up.
Show you mentioned it. I was like, hold on, let me get it. I did it right before the show started.
You see how he did that, chat? You see that, chat? And he got the nerve to say niggas is stealing grifts. See, Unc Slick. What he do is he try to tell y'all niggas not to steal grifts so he could steal all the grifts. This nigga's a terrible human being, yo. He sat there, heard me say right on the show.
All these Negroes.
He heard me say I wanted that clip. He like, oh, I'm gonna do it right before the show. I got his ass. Hey, Grifties tickets on sale right now. Make sure y'all come to the show in New Jersey, live IRL. Uncle Hotep getting an award this year.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't wait to say that. He even, what, are you stupid? You know what I mean? He tried to do the New York joint. Yo, man, he could not wait.
He went full FBA.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, I probably went to the same shit.
I would have went in.
Right.
And you see the reporter was like, what do you mean Negroes? I'm like, here these motherfuckers go. You know damn well who you meant by Negroes. Look how you do that. Don't be on Goldstein timing. Just get Audacity. Get Audacity, and then you can play the clip, and you can record whatever is playing on your computer, and then you can just clip it.
That's back.
If you come by Sunday, I'll show you live. You come by Sunday and tell me.
You learned that from your rapper days.
Yeah, sample shit.
Audacity was a shit. Free download. I got Audacity on my PC too.
Yeah, it's free, so don't even have to worry about it.
Yep. Shout out to Audacity. Yeah, the Audacity. Facts. That's nasty work, chat. I'm trying to come out here and just, be an honest grifter. And he'll just come. Last week he was complaining because Goldstein wouldn't share the grift. He said, fuck it, I'll steal a grift, nigga, if I got to. Nasty work.
Come on. That was a classic clip. Anybody would wanted to clip that. That was classic.
You sat here and said, yeah, I heard you say it. I stole it anyway. I cannot win, yo.
Stephen A. Smith calls out people playing the race card over Joy Reid. Black Twitter declared Stephen A. MAGA mouthpiece after he called out people for crying racism after Joy Reid and her show was let go. Is that true, man? I kind of touched up on it. What did he say? He said,
"Prominently feature incredible women."
Stop.
Let me bring it up because I didn't even see what he said.
Oh yeah, here's a clip for it. Yeah, this is Art of Dialogue.
Hold on, let me pull this up. Hold on. Wait, actually, I don't got it. Oh no, I got it. Here it is. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
When we make the argument and we want to bring race into the equation, we got to have it. We got to have the evidence. It can't be subliminal. It can't be something that's assumed. It can't be something that can that is rife with plausible deniability. We got to know it. Now, if you want to sit up there and say Trump had something to do with it, that's fine, because he's coming after them. He's coming after G. He's coming after Mr. Brian Robbins for Comcast and their left-leaning, a news outlet. He's definitely, or a channel rather. He's definitely doing that. We already seen him sue ABC and George Stephanopoulos. We already see him going after MSNBC. Donald Trump had an instant comment on Joy Reid on his Truth Social platform in the immediate aftermath of her being let go, dissing her and enjoying her departure. He's coming after folks. So now what it does is it provokes a bigger conversation about the networks themselves. And what are they going to stand up for? Or are they going to be strictly about their bottom line and kowtow to the President of the United States? Because he's coming for folks that he deems enemies. He's made no apologies nor any secret about it. That's what he's doing. And if you're going to support Joy Reid, the best way for you to do it was to make sure she didn't suffer a 47% drop in the ratings. See, we don't do that enough. And I'm speaking from personal experience, so I'm qualified to talk about this subject. Ladies and gentlemen, I will remind you that I had a show named Quite Frankly on ESPN2 from 2005 to 2007. I will remind you that it got canceled in 2007 after I did about 381 shows and I had about 785 guests. We didn't have enough viewers. The cost that it took to have that show on the air, to pay for all of the overhead that came with it, wasn't worth it because the ratings said so. And one of the things that I remember most is folks coming up to me. Oh, man, I love your show. Man, I watch it every day. You the man, Stephen A. The show had been canceled 6 months earlier. How the hell you watch me every day? It had been canceled 6 months earlier. See, we talk. But if you really, really want to be helpful in knowing this business, if you really, really want it to be helpful to Joy Reid, the time to support her wouldn't be now over digital airwaves and everywhere else while everybody's speaking and up in arms that her show got canceled. The time would have been to make sure that even in the aftermath of that election, that 1.4 million audience that she was drawing in prior to the election is the same audience that would have been there after the election. That's how you keep folks on the air. You didn't do that.
What's your take on this, man?
Albo has a good take in the chat. He says, Stephen A wants to be governor of California. The Black Republican light reboot of the state. My Koofy take.
Damn. That's his Koofy on tight. I don't know if I agree with that, but it's a good ass take.
I feel like he's definitely trying to pivot to politics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's doing the Obama. See, this was good. See, I can't always come back to the book I'm listening to. They said Obama was good at playing both sides. Like when he became president of the Law Review magazine at Harvard, they had to vote for it. And, you know, there's conservative lawyers, students, and progressive lawyer students. Obama was able to talk to both sides. Now, that might be a product of, you know, because he was comfortable talking to white folks, you know what I mean? But he was able to talk to the conservatives, and he was always able to make it seem like he understood the conservative points.
Right.
This is what Stephen A's doing. He's trying to placate a little bit with the conservative take. Now, I'm not saying he was going to run for Republican. I don't know what he's going to run, but you're going to need some Republican votes for whatever office he tries to run for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I do believe Stephen A can't run for office until he gets a wife. I forgot about that. Well,
yeah, he don't need a wife and a dog.
He definitely needs a wife or a girlfriend.
They can find somebody.
Yeah,
It's like they found what's his name? Booker T. What's his name? Booker something. When he went and found that actress to pretend like she was his woman, Rosario Dawson. Yeah, and then they broke up after. Yeah. Senator Booker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll definitely. I think he's definitely trying to pivot some way into, I guess, life after whatever he wants to do after he does the sports stuff.
Well, the thing is, the sports stuff is like one lane, but this politics grift pays big. Yeah. That's why I got signed to Goxstein Media. You know what I mean? The whole reason I got signed to G Media was because they said it into me, and they was like, look, market's got, ups and downturns. We need somebody on staff that, talks about life and society and current events. So I feel that role. You know what I'm saying? This is the hot topic these days. We need a good voice in there. Cory Booker, that's his name. Yeah, Cory Booker.
Yeah, Cory Booker, Tim Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Tim had they gave Tim a wife and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kim Kardashian is right there to be Stephen A. Spears. Yo, would you do that for would that be a good politic way? I think that would be good.
What?
Kim Kardashian. I thought there was rumors that he was. No, that was the other dude. That was that crying ass nigga on CNN.
Oh yeah, you can pull that off because she's already been to the White House and did deals with Trump and whatnot. So you could definitely pull that off, and you get the publicity because it's Ye and that's Ye baby mama. So you could pull that off.
But I don't see. This is my problem with Black Twitter, and he didn't say anything wrong, and people always went for he's being a MAGA mouthpiece. This is why I'm done with the shines, man. I'm done with these niggas, man. I'm done with them. I'm done with these niggas, man. Wow. Niggas is full of shit. They don't think for fucking anything, and they stick to these fucking talking points like flies to fucking shit. Fuck these shines.
You mad because they was on your biscuit this week?
Be on my biscuit. Don't bring my children and my family into it. What the fuck? I already even talked about them. I was talking about fucking Kendrick Lamar. These niggas get emotional over Kendrick Lamar. Goddamn, I don't mind. I already been through the ringer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I already been through the ringer when you're fucking trending on fucking Twitter. All factions of Black Twitter was on my head. I'm shook. They doxing my job and all this shit. I've been through the fucking ringer. I've been through the wars. What do you think they gonna get? They gonna get me now? You only get that one time. You know what I mean? If you can survive, you gotta survive the mob one time. You're good.
You gotta survive, yeah.
But you gotta survive.
You gotta survive.
Because I damn sure man, I'm about to leave my. You know what I mean?
They're about to turn the game off.
Yeah, but once you survive, then there's nothing they can do now. They already put you through the ringer. They can't rerun the same jokes.
Hit the button.
They don't sting as much. They won't get viral again.
Hit the button. I'm all up in white Twitter. That's where I like to be. Go ahead, find it.
I think I took that one off to make room for.
Huh?
Hold on, I gotta re-add it.
Put it in another pad. You got several pads in that board. I tried to warn I told you better come on over here to white Twitter where it's safe. You keep dropping them nuclear bombs in the black Twitter. They play different over there. They play completely different. You was talking about Kendrick. Cat saying Kendrick the new BLM. I saw a lot of hot takes. Unc dressed like a black Larry Johnson. And let me tell you something, y'all. I was on X this week. And the algorithm threw Uncle Hotep right in my timeline. Huh?
I'm all up in white Twitter. That's why I like to be.
There it is. There it is. It's safe. So I was the algorithm is doing its thing. Uncle Hotep popped up on my timeline. I seen a Kendrick take. So now you always gotta check the comments. So I open it up. It's early in the morning. I open it up. I said, let me see what's in here. I checked the thread. I saw what was in there. I said, let me get. I swiped out that motherfucking tweet. Quick as I don't know this nigga. They was doxing. They was doxing everything about your life. They found old photos of you as a CEO and some more shit. Look, this nigga a cop. They was in this nigga's life, boy. I said, I ain't fucking with Unc today. I ain't retweeting shit from this nigga account. This nigga's nuclear right now.
Jabari, don't mention Pan-Africanism or K-Dot Unc until 2028.
Yeah, he gotta let that cool off, yeah.
I can wait till I hit him when we go to the concert.
The Kendrick concert? Yeah. He gonna be back in their good graces?
But my thing is like they swear I'm African or some shit like that. Like these niggas is all dead and wrong.
Look at your hairline.
Come on, man.
You got an African hairline, dog. An African refugee hairline. You do not manicure your hair like an FBA. And look what you got on right now. I've never seen more of a Haitian. This nigga look like he eat dogs and cats.
See, there you go.
Eat the cats. Eat the cats. That's what you look like with that shirt on, them glasses, and that refugee hairline. You do not look like FBA.
Yo, but that's the exact reason why FBA is so can get misled so fast. Because all I gotta do is get a fresh cut, give me a Nike fleece, tech fleece. Niggas wouldn't know nothing. Some fucking some Air Force Ones, black joints.
It's a code.
Oh, where you from? Then they'd be like, oh, he FBA.
It's a code.
You can't just go by appearance. I was talking about this morning. You gotta ask questions. They were like, what's your favorite Afrobeat artist? What's your favorite fufu? Do you eat dinner with fork and a spoon? You know what I mean? These are easy questions. You know, the Africans, they usually do the hand drawing. What's that thing? The fufu they got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lewis said HJ seen Unc getting jumped and got back in the car. Yeah, he got into that mess by himself. I told him to come over here and hop on the Kendrick bandwagon. He ain't want to listen. He ain't want to listen.
I gotta find my fucking black Air Forces. I want to wear them to work. I can't find them.
Uncle Joloff?
Yeah, Joloff. How do you cook Joloff? You know what I mean? That's simple questions you can ask people. I never cooked Joloff a day in my life. I will eat it, but I never had it.
But you look like it. You don't look FBA. First of all, FBA's brush their hair. If you got a short wrap, you got to at least brush your shit. So brush some waves into that shit. Something. You can't just be walking around with the Kevin Durant.
Everybody has a FBA uncle. My name is Uncle Hotep for a reason. Everybody's got their uncle that just fucking stay in his own lane, is on his own timeline and everything else. That's me. That's I'm just a black man from Exton, Pennsylvania.
I have no idea who this Uncle Hotep character is.
That's me. Those hands and hairline are definitely not FBA. Uncle mentioned Okada too many times on this timeline. That's the thing, you know.
Yep.
Tariq got it make you like you say Okada is like saying, I don't know, the J word or some shit like that. Motherfuckers jump out the fucking window. Motherfuckers was in my mention today about this bullshit.
That was your favorite word for like 2 years.
I need to bring it back. No, I mean, but this time I'll be like proud. My whole thing was I wanted to flip the word Okada. I wanted us to use Okada like
we use nigga.
Yeah, that's what all I was trying to do. They couldn't let that go. You can flip the white man's word, but you can't flip the black man's. It's sick, man. It's sick. It's sick.
Them FBAs was on your bucket.
It's sickening, man. It's really fucking sick. These niggas act like it's sickening. Like, and the word don't even mean the word has the definition that we're trying to put on it. I asked several Africans that. They're like, no, it don't mean nothing like that.
That's what they telling your ass so they can still call you nigga behind your back.
Why wouldn't they just say nigga? Like, you act like they can't say it.
Because they got their own word. They got their own word for you, Okatas.
Of course. I mean, if they was African, like, it's a word that fits us.
What does it mean?
A lost cat, I think, is the definition.
A lost cat?
Yeah. Like an estranged, like a cat that went away from home.
How does that fit us?
Nigga, because we was in Africa, then we got to America somehow on them ships, swam. Niggas like you swam to the fucking Jamaican shores. We supposed to be over in Ghana and shit. So we're the ones that got lost away. Somebody said they from Africa. Give us the definition y'all got. Somebody said that in the chat. Basically, top cat. Cats don't swim though. Cats swim, man. You don't need to stop, man. It's used in Ghana and Nigeria. It just means you are black, but not from here. Last name first. Thanks for donation. Uncle's a made man now.
Renee is too quick. New movie coming out. With the dragon button up. Yo, Renee is quick. He got the fine print at the bottom too. Why he got that smile on? He threw the dragon in there. Yo, Renee's. That's why we didn't get invited to the White House.
We need to get that invite, man. Oh.
That's why we ain't get no binder. Y'all play too much. So, J. Reid, Jay Reid got fired, right?
Who's Jay Reid?
Joy-Ann Reid.
Oh yeah, Jay Reid. Okay, yeah.
I call it Jay Reid.
I thought you was talking from the movie and shit.
Yeah, you ain't no cop, Jay Reid. Was it racist?
No.
No. It was not racist. Do you know
what
why?
I think it was? No,
what?
go ahead.
No, go ahead. What do you think it was?
I think they told her like, "Yo, we gotta pull back on the Trump shit, the Trump hate shit," and she was like, "Hell no, fuck Trump for life." And that white lady, and I had it on the show last week. I showed the white lady director, who's in charge of the programming.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, well, "You black ass gotta go." And plus, she's not even like she wasn't doing as good. You got the two other ladies, the redhead girl. I forget her name.
She's already been replaced. No, she's already been replaced.
Yeah.
By a black man,
right?
A black woman.
Yeah, it's 3 people.
And a racially ambiguous Hispanic person. And the Hispanic chick looked way better than Joy-Ann Reid. It's not saying much because it's Jay Reid, but so I went through this on the Grift Report and I ran through the timeline of events. They actually created this show with these 3 people and they tested them on the weekend to see how they would do. So they got a weekend show. It was literally called The Weekend. Okay. What happened with Joy-Ann Reid was she was fodder. She was there to make the left look bad. She was there to tank the election so Trump could win, and she didn't know it. She was literally set up because she was so terrible at her job. She was so terrible with her takes. In the meantime, everybody at the studio, I don't think they had a meeting about Trump. I think they sat there and was like, yo, Jay Reid is so stupid. She don't even see which way the wind is blowing. Remember we used to talk about, who got the call?
Yeah.
Some people don't need a call. They just see which way the wind is blowing. Stephen A. Smith, he didn't need a call. He saw which way the wind was blowing. Charlemagne ain't never need a call. He just see which way this wind is blowing. Jay Reid was so locked into the program that she got promoted for, she didn't see the wind shift to more of a right/centrist country.
Right.
So they was like, look, we gonna prep these other fools over here who already understand the game. We gonna give them the weekend show. As soon as November such and such came around, I think it was November 30th, they had the weekend launched. So the elections was on November 5th. They had a whole month to prep. The weekend show started November 30th. They tested it in December. They tested it in January. February came around. You know how you do. Probation is usually 90 days. They usually test something for 90 days. Let's see how it works out. They tested for 90 days. They said, yo, it looks like this thing is working. There's some chemistry between these guests. And they got Magic Johnson's son is running the show. You know what I'm saying? EJ running the show. So, what's her name? Ayana or something like that? I forget what her name is, Chad. What's her name, Chad? The lady running, she looked like EJ. So they said, now.
Oh, you talking about that lady.
You know what I'm talking about. The bald head. Okay. Now, the difference between her and Jay Reid is the bald head lady ain't afraid to be super black ghetto. And that's what they want because Jay Reid doesn't resonate with the black community. She's too boule. EJ, on the other hand, Simone Sanders, thank you. Simone Sanders, she, 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 1 ain't afraid to be a little ratchet, a little ghetto. So she's pure FBA. So the FBA gonna glue into that and be able to resonate with her as they try to rebuild the Democratic Party. Jay Reid got fired because she's trash at her job. It has nothing to do with race because she got literally replaced by minorities. So this isn't about racism. She got erased because she's trash at her job. She was terrible at it. Nobody liked her. She's not even nice to look at. You know, sometimes they give you a little pass because you cute. She's terrible looking.
I think that's her hair. Like, some people can do the baldy. I don't think the baldy works for her.
She tried everything.
Raggedy wigs. I think she go back to the wigs.
She tried everything with that hair, and none of it worked.
What? I thought she was all right without the baldy. I don't think works for her.
She was supposed to go get the 46-inch Brazilian wavy like the rest of the girls and dye that shit blonde. She'd have been looking like Serena Williams out that motherfucker. That's what she was supposed to do, but she didn't do that. She went with the short dude trying to make things happen, and she dyed it blonde, and then, you know, she just looked like a damn black tennis ball, and it didn't work. It just didn't work. So it has nothing to do with racism. It has nothing to do with MAGA or Trump or anything like that. It has everything to do with the fact that she sucks at her job. She didn't see that the entire country was shifting back right. Meanwhile, we called this shit a year ahead of time. How we call this shit a year ahead of time, you in mainstream media, you can't see which way the wind is about to blow. I'm over here saying, yo, we got the Fourth Reich incoming, and she don't even see where we at in the country. You still got these outdated BLM takes. You still over here talking about, you know, gay people and trans people. That program is done. That's over with. That whole leftist ideology stuff, that is gone. That is in the past. You know, thank God. But that's the reason why she's not there. It has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with the fact that she's a complete and utter moron.
You know, a couple things. Like, I guess she was a fake progressive anyway. You saw when they found her fucking blog.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The island nigga came right out.
Facts.
Right. And plus, thanks to, you know, Tariq and the FBAs, it's the wrong time to be a tether. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's not going to get the fucking support that she probably would have got beforehand, before all this tether business and everything else came out.
Mm-hmm.
So she had no support. She had nothing to stand on, to be honest. Like, if she couldn't get the white progressives to be on her side, then it was a wrap, because the niggas wasn't really caring about her and shit like that. You know what I mean?
It comes back to the fact that she don't understand the psyche of white people. There's two types of personas that white people like from black people. Okay? If you are a black woman, they don't want you to act like a white woman. Joyanne Reid tries her hardest to act like a white woman. They want you to be a nigga. Okay? They want you to be Rashida, Tanisha. That's what they want from you. Be ratchet. You see the chick that ratchet chick they got up in Congress, I forget her name. They love that shit. Now for the black man.
Crockett?
Huh?
Crockett?
Yeah, Crockett. Jasmine Crockett, yeah. Now for the black man, the rules are the complete opposite. You're not allowed to be ghetto if you're a black man. You got to take the bass out your voice. Okay, you've got to act and be white. Okay, somebody saw Toure up on CNN the other day, and they said, yo, why is he talking like this? He doesn't sound like this. I seen it in the comments. Cause Toure know you can't bring your nuts to the CNN studio.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
As a black man, you must neuter yourself to be accepted by white Democrat society. Things are a little bit different on the right. Very slightly. You're not allowed to be ghetto, but you're allowed to have some kahunas on the right. On the left, you've got to completely neuter yourself. On the right, you can't be ghetto. You better talk proper, but you can be a man on the right. On the left, you got to be a eunuch. And if you're a eunuch, borderline gay, and you're a black man, then they don't feel threatened by you, because that's really what this is about. It's about them feeling threatened, them feeling safe. When a black woman acts like a white woman, it's almost like you're trying to replace the white woman, and white women don't want that. What they want you to do is they want you to be they pit bulls. See, the white woman wants to maintain the aura of femininity and allow black women to not maintain that, to break away from that and be the stereotype and be the fierce guard dog of the Democratic Party that they need to be. They need them to be the German Shepherd. It's a clip going viral right now. It's this black dude in Miami. He, matter of fact, we should probably pull it up because this is a perfect example so everybody can understand exactly what it is I'm talking about. I was going to play this on the Grift Report, but this is in line. Here it go right here. Check your DMs. I'm going to pull this up on the screen. And I want you to watch this interaction between black women and white women. Okay? Let me know you got it.
Go ahead.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
If you met an attractive man and y'all had a good conversation.
Black bitches in the way. Hey, what's the questions?
What's your name?
I'm Key.
And you?
I'm Reid.
Why do you think it's appropriate to just run up in our interview mid-conversation?
I ain't gonna lie, they white and I don't give a fuck. A whole page me.
I never gave a fuck.
Are you just looking for attention?
No, never. I never gave a fuck.
We want to be funny. Come over the video.
But if I'm in the middle of a conversation with two people.
I'm sorry, y'all. He feel disrespect down below.
You have a problem with it? What? So what's the problem now? What's the problem now?
I mean,
we are girls. We are girls, aren't we? Anywho, what's next?
If you met an attractive man.
Did you see what just happened right there? Can you describe to me what you just saw right there?
White women was like, they played around. They didn't want no problem. Dude. It was like, no, we're cool.
Back down. Allow the black woman to be ratchet. We don't feel threatened. We want to be cool with the black woman. We don't want no problems. They don't mind the black woman coming out here and acting a fool and acting ratchet. They don't feel threatened by that shit. They don't want no sauce. They don't want no beef with that shit. They will ally with her. And then you watch the black girl change her attitude. Like, oh, it went from they white to, oh, we girlies now, because they didn't even have a problem. See, the ratchet black woman and the white woman will always be an ally shit. But when you get you a stoosh black woman and a white woman, they will butt heads every single time.
Hotep, you're a genius. Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Unless that black woman was raised by white people. In that case, she's just technically white, which is another story for another day.
Oh, my God.
Which is another story. She's culturally white. But they don't feel threatened by the ratchets. Because the ratchets don't occupy the same space as they do. The ratchets occupy a space of masculinity, and the white woman occupies a space of femininity. So while the white woman gets to play the background and be the pretty princess, the black woman goes on TV and acts ratchet, and that's the role of Simone Sanders.
And Jasmine Crockett.
They are the German shepherds of the Democratic Party.
Ayanna Presley.
Ayanna.
Fucking, they're all. I mean, I can't. That's a fire take. I might steal that one.
See, chat. At least this nigga tell you boy he's stealing shit.
That's terrible. Yeah, I mean, you're right, because they don't want to get their hands dirty.
Correct.
Send them out there.
And the 48 Laws of Power is called the cat's paw.
Damn, that's crazy. That's real crazy.
Pop Up Hope just said, I'm on Twitter right now posting HJ's takes verbatim. Y'all ain't shit.
Now, Nurse says, let's crown the 2025 Black History Month most valuable Black man with help from chat. Winner gets a gold-plated kufi. The nominees.
Here we go.
50 Cent.
What award is this for?
The Black History Month most valuable Black man.
Black History Month's most valuable Black man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nominees are 50 Cent. All month he put pressure on Big Meech, Little Meech, and even had time to throw shots at Joe Budden and reporter Megan Cuniff, all while still handling business. Uncle Hotep, which is a Black man from Exton, Pennsylvania, took on Kendrick Lamar stands during Black History Month and lived to tell about it, didn't fold or run. Also brought the Cars Ride streams back like the golden days. Kendrick Lamar performed at the Super Bowl and delivered the halftime show blow to Drake everybody was waiting on. Hotep Jesus signed a UMG deal with the G Media Network, changed his Twitter profile to look more welcoming to white people, put out the official Grifties press release and flooded the streets with Apex.
Let's put the poll up.
Pat, who you vote for?
Let's put the poll up. Who is it? 50 Cent?
50 Cent, me, you, and Kendrick Lamar.
Let's put the poll up. We got the poll up on Kick. Let's get the poll up on man, how you do this on here again? Oh, here we go. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. BHM Man of the Year. 50 Cent. Uncle Hotep. Kendrick Lamar. Hotep Jesus. Go ahead and vote. Black History Month Man of the Year. Go ahead, place your votes now. Uncle Hotep in the lead over on Kick. He got 38% of the vote. Uncle Hotep in the lead over on YouTube. It's a tight race. It's a tight race. I'm tied with Kendrick Lamar. 50 Cent in last place. That's crazy. All the grifting he done did. Uncle Hotep done jumped out in front on Kick. He got 50% of the vote. 15. Steph said it's definitely got to be Unc. Unc got 50% of the vote on YouTube.
YouTube hold me down.
You definitely the griftiest. Where we been? Nigga, where you been?
Who that?
Somebody in the chat talking about, yo, where y'all boys been? This nigga high as hell.
Yo.
This nigga must just got out of jail or something. The dragon shirt definitely put him over the top. That dragon shirt is egregious. That I think that did it. The dragon shirt had to have done it. I got higher polling on YouTube than I did on Kick. Kendrick Lamar kicking my ass over on Kick. Right where I've been, and I am high. I told you that nigga was high. Can we talk about something really fast?
What?
You was right about the Sean. You was right about the Sean. The Sean. When a white man made that weed legal, he knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
Government weed is the new crack era.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Government weed is Reagan's crack era. That weed fucking y'all up out here.
Definitely.
Jason Rose, $10 super, thank you. He said, you guys see Jason Whitlock admitted that he's scared to interview JLP. I dropped the clips in the creator's DM. The second clip, Shamika spilled the tea on JLP in the second clip. Oh my God.
Why would he be afraid to interview JLP?
Because he gonna out-coon him.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Two coons can't occupy the same space at the same time. These are the laws of physics. We ain't never seen you and Whitlock on the same broadcast at the same time.
Yes, we did. We did we was on that black conservative fucking thing you put together.
But we ain't seen just y'all two. There were other neutrons and electrons in the mix to sort of balance out the coon energy. Pop Up Hotep, thank you for the 10 gifted subs.
This a real Hotep brother.
But you and Whitlock, that's too much cooning for one room. By yourselves, we can't leave y'all alone by yourselves.
Come on, man. Stop it. Opinionated Junkie, it seems like the elites are tanking the economy, make Trump a failure by doing all these liquidations. Conspiracy, maybe, I don't know.
Opinionated Junkie. Have you been watching the Grift Report? You haven't? Hey, Grift Report, it sounds like somebody ain't been paying attention. Opinionated Junkie, yes or no? Have you been watching the Grift Report? I need you to join us over on Kick. We covered this. Donald Trump has been set. He been sleeping in class? Yeah. Yes. The elites are setting Donald Trump up to take the fall for crashing the economy. That is correct. That is a great take, sir. But if you watched the Grift Report, you could have got that take a year ago. I need you to come on over to kick.com/the Grift Report. We are like at least minimum a year ahead of everyone else. Minimum. And that's not even the half. But
yeah, I've had a medical card before. That shit is fucking. I've heard other people tell me like, yo, like the girl that used to cut my hair, she was like, yo, that medical weed, man, I can't do it. Man. She said it was too strong. Then when I went to Jamaica, did some regular schmegler shit. No indigestion, no nothing. It was just regular shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that government joint, the thing you can like get whatever like
strength
or strain you want.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like, some people will just pattern themselves and train their body to get the stronger and stronger shit.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you're fucking up at. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get the regular shit, man. Don't fucking that high grade, super high grade shit that they're drawing, man. I think it's bad, man.
Yeah, they got that super weed.
I think it was better with Reggie.
Facts.
Remember they had seeds in the weed.
Yo, you could get a motherfucking ounce of swag. We used to call it swag, or an ounce of Reggie for like $2.50. The good stuff was more. The good stuff you might, $250 for an ounce of Reggie.
Then they took the seeds out of the weed, man. This is how old I am, man. Like fucking, I remember when they used to have seeds in weed.
Yeah, I remember that. The sticks.
When's the last time you see the seed?
I ain't seen a seed in at least 25 years. I don't even think them shits exist anymore.
You know what I mean?
I ain't seen seed in the weed ever in the past 10 years.
Yeah, the pens they got. Then they got the wax pens.
Yep. Vapes.
No. Basic says, I'm going to shut up. I grow fire and it's $1,800 a pound. Steph Curry, make Reggie great again.
$1,800 a pound? Damn.
P dispensaries are trash. Darian, Unc look like an anime character today. I'm fucking with it.
You nerd niggas is out of control. Melinda said bags of swag sticks and stems. She remembers that swag, yeah. Good old days. Back when weed was safe. You smoke this new weed and shit, man, you be fucked up. I remember I was in Miami and I was high and drunk and I got out the Uber and this was right before an episode of Hoteps Been Told You.
Yeah.
And I got to the hotel and forgot why I was there. I was in the lobby looking around like, why am I here again? Fucked up. My homeboy had that dispensary weed. Shit is too potent. $2.50 we get you a QP? My bad, you're right. A QP, my bad. I said an ounce. No. $2.50 for the QP. I take that back. You're right. I'm sorry. It was $2.50 for the QP. Yeah, I don't fuck with this new weed no more. I can't fuck with it, man. It should have fucked your life up.
Yeah. I just say get the regular shit. Get the lowest strength that you feel comfortable with, but like that high grade shit, man, I think it's blowing niggas' brains out.
Facts. That shit's gonna destroy you.
Because like I said, when I went to Jamaica, that shit was like, I took the bellhop bulls. I was like, yo, get some Jones, man. He's like, huh? They went ducked around, talked to the other boy like, yo. 2 minutes later, I just stood there 5 minutes. He said he came over like, yo, get it passed off right there and shit.
Uh-huh.
And I was set for the 4 days we was there and shit.
Yep. Give you a nice cool high.
Yeah, exactly. Not too fucking banged out or anything like that.
Yeah, you just feel mellowed out, you know. Tastes like a Newport. It's real
We're going
good.
back this year.
You going back to Jamaica?
Yeah, I'm taking everybody though.
When?
September.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. So it'll be these two little jokers. They'll be their first plane ride. We're staying at a different place though. I think I forget the name of it.
Yeah, you can't bring kids to that last hotel you went to.
Well, they had a kid side. We stayed on the adult side, but they had a kid side on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. We had fun.
Jamaica's beautiful. I haven't been back since my grandma passed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a few years back. I gotta go back.
Your dad don't go back often or no?
Yeah, he does. More when my grandmother was alive. He would go down, but I think the last time, he goes down. No, he went down. I think they went down last year. He goes at least once. 2 years don't pass without him going back. I would say that. So he definitely been back before I did. They usually take vacations down there. And every year he tell me, come on down, but I can't afford the shit. I'm gonna get there one of these years.
All right, let's get to the nitty gritty now. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Phase day. Like yesterday, what's it? Pam Jundy, Mundy, whatever the fuck her name is, said,
Pam Bundy.
Is that her name? Bandy? Bondi. Chat, what's Pam's name? Bondi, right? Bonnie. Pam Bonnie? Bondi. Okay, my bad. Anyway, she said she will release the Epstein files. And just the day before, I was like, y'all, I made a tweet. I was like, y'all waiting for the Epstein files and shit. These motherfuckers just like, and the tweet did a little bit of numbers, right? Nothing crazy. But everybody was like, man, this shit ain't happening. Then the next day, they announced that day, like, yo, tomorrow's the day. I'm like, oh shit. I fucking grifted off it this morning. Epstein watch list on my ride to work.
Yeah, I seen it. I
was checking my phone all day, like, when's this shit coming? When this shit coming? When this shit coming? Right? I was gonna be in on the grift, man. I was told chat, I was like, yo, if it drops during lunch, I'm going right to the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Man, I seen the grift picture, man. You gotta put that on this. Oh, yo, it's right behind me, man. Matter of fact, what am I doing? Look at this picture, chat. Look at this shit. Matter of fact, I think Nerd was the one that freaking put me on it when, like, it was going down. I was like,
I got the picture from Nerd first. Nerd is the one that put it in my chat first. I was like, what is this? And then he sent me the link. I was like, oh shit, the Epstein files. You right. Nerd alerted me to this first.
So I seen this picture. I was looking like, is that Cernovich? I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, they all holding the fucking the binders up. Phase 1. I'm like, oh, we about to have some fucking nitty gritty. Nothing happened afterwards. I'm waiting. I'm like, I go to Cernovich's page. He didn't tweet. The Pozo said he's fucking Posobiec. Oh, I'm going to we'll talk about when I do my show. I'm like, 45 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I went to Poll. I was like, Poll's got to get in on it. Man, if this ain't the biggest 52 fake out I've ever fucking seen, this is crazy. This is like, I've never understood. This is crazy.
It's their best work ever. The deep states never pulled off a caper as good as this. This was perfectly executed. I enjoyed this. I took my hats off to him. I was like, yo, you did it right. You did it right. This is how you perform a limited hangout. This is how you execute a limited hangout.
Yeah. So what's in the fucking binder?
You want the joke answer or the real answer? Because they're the same thing. Not a damn thing, nigga. Not a damn thing. You got 100 pages of flight logs, 100 pages of contacts, 2 pages of some scribbled notes, and then 5 pages of redacted names of victims. Basically everything we already had.
Right. But didn't not hold on. I thought that the state of New York, whatever, the district attorney in New York and the FBI is holding files back or some shit. And Bondi just said, fuck it, let's give him something because we promised. Is that what the fuck happened? Or they really don't got nothing? They have to have something.
Here's the official story. Bundy had some files on the desk. Okay, Pam Bundy had some files on the desk. All right. What's Al Bundy's name? Al Bundy's wife's name? What's Al Bundy's wife's name, chat? That's her new name from now on. Peg. Peg. Peg Bundy got the files on her desk, right? Now, allegedly, after she went to the media and told the media, yo, the files are dropping tomorrow, and she got an anonymous call or an anonymous tip or some sort of tip. I don't know. Somebody told her, yo, the FBI got more files. Okay? So this morning, after the binders come out, she writes a letter to Cash Patel and says, yo, y'all better have all them files on my desk by 8 a.m. Friday morning. So the saga continues. Now we waiting on. So there's so much to break down. We've got to back up some. Before we get to Peg, we got to back up some. We got to go back to the grifters. Okay. And then we got to work back to Peg. What did you notice about the grifters that got invited to the White House?
These are like, how can I put this? These are like the upper echelon of the grifter class, the conservative grifter class. These people all have connections, like bigwig connections. You know what I mean? Like these guys aren't fucking. It's not like they had up ABL up there or Dom Lucre up there. Like no. These niggas is somebodies. They've been in fucking some shit. You know what I mean? They've worked tightly with whatever intelligence agency. Like these niggas is out here to do a job.
Okay.
Like, yeah, Sobiak, we already know who he is. Cerno, some people say the same thing. Lives of TikTok, we already know that what the fuck's going on with that, right? That's 3 for 3 right there. I don't know who the Drano nigga is. I never heard it until today.
All right. Well-connected upper echelon of Con Inc.
Yeah.
Okay. So they get the invite, a secret invite. Keep in mind, we don't know that they are going into the. It wasn't like they said, yo, hey, y'all, we going into a meeting. We don't hear about it until they pop out the meeting smiling with the binders and that picture behind you, right? Yeah. Okay. Now they come out of the meeting and they all say the same thing. Right. They say, keep trust in Peg Bundy. We want to two things that came away from the briefing, because that's what that was. That was a briefing and training meeting.
Definitely
Okay?
training. Heavy on the training.
Heavy on the training. Okay? Well, first let's go back again. So why these people? Why did they pick these people, Unc?
They're trusted, like, first and foremost. What was I gonna say? They're trusted. These are their fucking
assets.
Their assets, yeah.
They chose these people because right-wing media was going to be the most critical of Peg Bundy if these files wasn't on the up and up. So what they had to do was they had to go to their controlled assets and say, we need to use our controlled assets to minimize the blowback when we release phase 1 and ain't shit in there. To minimize the pushback from the constituency. And notice that it worked. There was a lot of blowback, but it's not as big as it would have been had they not chosen their assets. Right?
Right.
Okay. So now we know why they chose these people. To minimize the criticism from right-wing constituents. Okay? So it's controlled opposition. Now, so they go in there and they come out and they all got the same briefing. We must maintain trust in Peg Bundy. We must maintain trust in the government and Kash Patel. Right? And the other thing that they said was we've got to maintain, this has been the most transparent administration. This is what all of them said. This is the most transparent administration ad nauseum. Most transparent administration. And they kept saying that. So that's how you know they went in there, they prepped and they briefed them. So when they came out with these binders, the way the information went out would have been uniform. Okay?
Yeah.
So it was control information. I'm trying to find, what's his name? DC Drano? I might have to go straight to his account so I got to show the people, because it's one thing when you say it. It's another thing when you could show people the consistencies between the controlled chaos. I might be able to just type in. Hold on, let me type in. I'm gonna type in Epstein and I'm gonna say transparency. Let me see. Epstein Let me type in transparent and see what happens. Yup. Got it. Here it is right here. All right, look at this, y'all. So this account right here says, oh, nice. The binders come with fresh copy pasta. By the way, today I met with President Trump, da 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 da. And if you look, you get DC Drano. And what does he type? Today I met with President Trump, JD Vance, AG Peg Bundy, and Cash. They handed me a binder copy to Epstein files. This is the most transparent administration in American history. The best part, this is just the start. Okay, that's DC Drano. Chad Prather. Today I met with Peg Bundy, etc., etc. The Trump DOJ has everything. Most transparent administration in history. Peg Bundy confirmed. Okay? Next one. Deep State. They handed me a binder. SI, most transparent administration in history. Melissa Hallman. Same thing. So they all got marching orders to say, one, most transparent administration ever. This is the brainwashing of the people now, right? Brainwashing of the MAGA, so they don't question Trump and they don't question the administration. Most transparent administration. Okay. Second thing, don't let this blow back on Peg Bundy. Now we got that settled. What comes after the files are released? The letter from Peg to Cash. Yo, Cash, you better have them files on my desk. Y'all holding back. Peg, you better have them files on my desk. You holding back. 8 a.m., I want them on my desk. Why wasn't the letter sent last night? Why she ain't send the officials in to FBI last night? Why ain't she send them in this morning? Why was it after these files got released and they saw the pushback, did this letter come out? So for some reason, they're trying to protect the image of Peg Bundy. Now it seems like they're also trying to protect the image of Cash, because they're saying that Cash is working with Peg and some people are deleting files behind Cash's back, and Cash is looking into where are the missing files that should have been on her desk. And that's where we are now. So she thought she had all the files. A tip came in and said, you stupid bitch, you ain't got all the files. There's still more out there. It's thousands of them. She don't say nothing last night. She wait till this morning after the binders come out. First of all, why the fuck they gave these niggas binders? You know why they gave niggas binders? So they could do this. Right? To make them feel special, right? To let them grift, and had a photo op. Big news. Create suspense. Like you said, you was sitting up there waiting, like, well, you seen Poso and shit posing with all this shit. And now the people are in suspense trying to figure out when are the files going to come out. We waited all day in the Grift Report till we finally got the public file. Then we got the public file. We got the PDF. We opened up the PDF. And what was in the PDF? The same thing we said was going to be in there. You ain't getting nothing but flight logs and contacts. But they hoodwinked you and said, this is just phase 1. So now the saga continues, and we got to wait till tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Right-wing influencers becoming mainstream media? Correct. Correct. Be honest, would y'all have went? Nigga, you know damn well I'd have went. I'd have came out of that bitch like this. Nigga, you serious? Hell yeah, I'd have went, nigga. You serious? I'd have been up in that bitch. You seen him smile, I'd have came out that bitch tap dancing, motherfucker. I got the bond. I got the bond. You niggas ain't got no bond. I got the. Are you serious, nigga? This is a great grifting opportunity. You're one of the few people with the binder. Hell yeah, I'd have tap danced out that bitch with the binder. Unc, you the win? This nigga talking about some
yeah, but listen, I was looking at Cernovich's page and he was saying, man, like he had just come out. He didn't know that the press was going to be out there, and that's why he put his fucking thing up there. But they got a lot of blowback. A lot of people were like, "What the fuck are you niggas smiling for? This is bullshit." You know what I mean? Like this isn't no cheery shit. These motherfuckers want blood. You know what I mean? So it's like well, this is nothing. This is a fucking child pedo ring. You know how everybody's, it's not what it was, but this is what the public thinks it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they want fucking blood. They want people, they want the lynch mob to be back. You know what I'm saying? So they don't think none of this shit is funny. So this is why, like whatever the libs of TikTok, she know, like she's smiling because she's the grift. This is the biggest grift in this is the biggest grift, the grift of the century, damn near. You know what I mean? They're cheesing. They're like, yeah,
grift of the century.
But you gotta, I think they gotta recalibrate it and like, it's the grift of the century, but it's not a joking manner to the public,
right?
To the right way, So they got to recalibrate that.
They couldn't help themselves. They didn't expect to smile. They were just so happy to be one of the chosen few. That was the grift smile.
And this shit is pointless. I'm looking through this file that Loomer dropped. Like, there's pages and pages of shit. Everything's fucking redacted.
There's nothing in there. It's flight logs. It's the black book. His Rolodex or whatever it's called. Yeah. And then it's got the redacted pages of the victims. And then 2 pages of some scribbled notes. There's nothing in there. I went through all 200 pages today on the show. I waited 6 hours or however long, 4 hours for that PDF, just so I could confirm that it wasn't shit in there.
I wonder who some of these people's names are. I mean, who they really are.
Could phase 1 turn into an inadvertent Hotep pill? What you mean?
What if Kai Sinai was in there?
That would have been hilarious. I think this was a Hotep pill for a lot of people. When I looked at the threads of like Poso and Cernovich, people were pissed, bro.
Yeah.
I seen people, the red wokes was like, oh my God, I'm unfollowing all of these influencers. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you could have just watched Hoteps Been Told You. You'd have noticed about 3-4 years ago.
What did they think was going to happen? I'm not like you. You the one that rub it in their fucking face. But what did they think was going to happen? Like, we're still living in a country where fucking the JFK files are fucking sealed. The MLK files are sealed. Malcolm X shit sealed. All these files are fucking sealed. Still talking about fucking national security purposes, some shit. Like, why do you think they're gonna let all this shit out? If it's not destroyed by now, they're not letting the public see it. Like, come on, they're gonna say they're gonna fucking you want videos of fucking Prince William walking down the aisle walking to the room with like a 12-year-old. This is what y'all want. You think you're expecting to see that? Like, give me a break. We're not seeing it yet. You're expecting Bill Clinton to fucking be massaged by a harem of women at Epstein Island. Y'all expecting that?
That's what they expected.
Y'all expecting Jay-Z and Beyonce to be at the party?
Yep.
I find it hard. I'm like, nah, man. No.
That's what they voted for, they said. This is what we voted for. Cash Patel, head of FBI. Come on, Cash. Huh? Huh? You damn right I'm gonna rub it in their face. Huh?
I mean, I feel like Epstein getting arrested was an opt. You know? If somebody said that, I think it was Loomer, Bondi was she a DA down in Florida? Like I think she was working down in Florida when Epstein originally got arrested. All them years ago when they gave him home confinement for fucking sex trafficking.
She was a Democrat back then? Wow.
The Epstein files a Republican version of reparations to rile up the base.
Mm.
You know what? It's been a couple weeks. I'm gonna take this, man. I'm gonna see what this takes me, man. Maybe I can get off of fucking NBA, get off my fucking ass and shit. Thank you, Jason Rose.
You know, stole your take. That take been in the DMs for all week. That's terrible. I don't feel bad for him. That shit hilarious to me. That they all just now realizing that their grifter class turned their back on them.
Well, I mean, come on, like this group is like everybody should know. Like this group is like, come on, is with the establishment.
Should know. This is top tier conservative Inc.
Like, do people just really think Libs at TikTok was like some naturally homegrown fucking thing that didn't get pushed by the algorithm every chance they got? I mean, they did a lot of work, but they definitely got a push. Like, be for real.
It's independent media,
Oh my God. If I hear that one more fucking time, if I heard that term one more fucking time, that's your boy Elon. We're the media.
This is independent media, man. Libs of TikTok is
independent media. Come on, kiss my fucking ass. No, there's not. There's a lot of people that do independent media that has been doing it for fucking years. The thing is, they find out shit they're not supposed to be talking about. So what did the fucking people, the powers that be do? We're going to raise a grifter class. We're going to make them our independent media. They're going to give the people the stories what we want them to give you. It's the same shell game. The people that really do the work with independent media, you guarantee you they are not pushed in the algorithm. They're not. Not even fucking close. Like, who do they think they're fooling? I mean,
it's organic, homegrown, man. This is organic right-wing media, man. Libs of TikTok got it out the mud, man. You ain't see that fine blonde woman?
No, do not get it out the fucking mud.
You telling me that's a Langley op?
Yeah. I would say all of them are at one point. They've had. I bet you every last one of them have a connection with some. They have somebody in their phone that they can call, whether willingly or unwillingly, that works in Langley, London, or Redacted Link.
London? Damn. Or Redacted Land?
Yeah.
One phone call.
They got somebody that working at one of those places.
Either MI6, Mossad, or Charlie Indigo Alpha.
Yeah.
They got a designated agent.
I mean, that's their source.
Oh, their source.
Yeah.
Oh, that's feeding them.
Yeah.
Marching orders. Hey, we need.
But like I said, they might not know that. Like
they might not know it, right?
Yeah. Their source is giving them shit and they don't fucking know. They're just like, this is a good source, but that source is fucking working somewhere for somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. This is crazy. This is insane, man. Like, this is the op of all ops, man. These niggas got a fucking white binder and shit.
This is the greatest op I've ever seen.
On a laser printer, they put laser print these covers and shit.
This is the best shit ever.
How did they make Epstein? But how do they make Epstein like that's so important? You know what I mean?
Because everybody's connected to him. They could take Jay-Z or Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, and they could all attach all of the people they hate to him.
Yeah, Prince William too.
Prince William, Obama. So they're like, this one guy is the link to take down everyone that they've trained the right wing to hate. Meanwhile, the people on them tapes ain't none of those people we named. Or maybe Bill and William was there. But I think it's bankers, politicians that was really on them tapes. I think half of Congress would go down if them tapes was released. This country, I think our economy would crash if they released them tapes.
See? Yeah. I mean, that's a...
You know how many people be arrested? Important people. We talking about heads of banks. It would cause an economic crash. I think if the names were released and the tapes were shown of who was really involved, it would create an economic crash. We're talking about heads of banks. We're talking about central banks, politicians, media, corporations. Just the stock market would tank.
I want to know what he was doing at MIT.
At what?
MIT.
Who was there?
Your boy Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey.
He invested a lot of money in him. He did. I'm reading this now, like the MIT media, like they apologize for taking his money and shit. He had investments all in MIT. You know, like there's a lot of unanswered questions. Like the theory was like he was paying them to do research for various companies, and they would take that tech and move it to wherever they wanted to. That's what I want to know. Like, out of all the stuff, like, I wanted to know what the hell operation at MIT was, because that's where the bread and butter was. You know, the cutting edge. These students are like work on the cutting edge of technology and shit like that. All new shit. You know what I mean? So he was funding a lot of this stuff. Like, if you had no money, what would you fund MIT to do? Like, what would you tell them to make? Make me something. You know
anything. I mean? This is the smartest minds come here.
Right.
I got this right. I got this document on the screen right now.
Okay.
You see it?
Hold on. Let me make it wide. Right. Yeah. CIA recruiters may be at MIT.
This is from CIA.gov. They don't hide this shit. Persons at MIT might be recruiting foreign students as spies for the Central Intelligence Agency. Kenneth Hoffman, chairman of the Institute of Ad Hoc Committee at MIT on MIT and intelligence agencies, told faculty meeting April 18th. Mathematics department, covert recruiting of foreign students is the most delicate of the many delicate matters covered in the Ad Hoc Committee's interim report published April 11th, Tech Talk. The date on this article, April 1st, 2024.
Jesus Christ.
That's the date. That's the date according to Google right there. April 1st.
That's crazy. They're still at it.
They go to colleges and recruit. College campuses have historically served as stomping grounds for CIA recruitment. That's where they go and recruit from. They go get the youngest, sharpest minds and bring them into the agency. But you're going to need somebody that's going to be funded. You need the money. And Epstein facilitated some of that.
That's nuts, man. I don't know. He might have been working. They might have been working on the gene bombs and shit like that. And they're supposed to have a gene bomb, kill niggas only, or some shit like
that. April Fools, right? You see that? Yeah.
That's this. I don't know. Cloning.
Absolutely. All of that. But let's come back. Let's bring it back. You know who I blame?
Who?
The Red Wolves.
For what? This not being anything, or?
Number one, for believing in this bullshit. Number two, for believing in these bullshit ass grifters. Because now they all in their feelings talking about, oh my God, I can't believe they did this. I'm unfollowing these people. Oh my God, these people are compromised. You dumb. How did you not know these motherfuckers was compromised?
Right.
How did you not figure that out by now? So I'm always going to blame the people because the warnings were there. The Hoteps sounded the alarm years ago on these people. I got a nigga in my mentions right now that said, I'm gonna show you exactly what he said. This shit gonna make you cry. Watch this. This happened right before we got on the show. I had the nerve to read this fucking tweet in my mentions, and I was like, are we serious? This is what we doing? So I put this post on the timeline, right? It says, they choose right-wing grifters to minimize the blowback from the right for the lack of discourse in phase one, disclosure in phase one. They bribed your popular influencers with access and exclusivity. This dude says, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you friends or don't you support / promote a few of those grifting influencers from today? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like who? He said Cernovich and Poso. Now you already know my history with Cernovich.
Right.
Can you tell the people my history with Cernovich? Can you refresh the people on my history with Cernovich and what happened with me and Cernovich before we continue?
He wanted to do a documentary or movie on us and shit. And HJ was like, well, show us the money, right? What we gonna get out of it? And then, it just went fucking left. And then he fucking Cernovich was like, oh, I don't need any drama and dipped. So no, they're not fucking cool at all. Yeah.
Cernovich tried to see, I'll give you the PC version. Cernovich tried to turn us into circus monkeys. Okay? He seen Unc had the MAGA hat. He was the first black man with a MAGA hat. So he put Unc in a documentary. Okay? Then he seen the clan was forming. The Hotep clan was forming. He was like, yo, I want to do a documentary on the Hoteps. And all I said was, matter of fact, I didn't even see him post a tweet. Somebody tagged me and said, yo, Cernovich wants to do a documentary on y'all. And I didn't even know who the fuck this Cernovich nigga was. So I responded to the motherfucker and I was saying, well, what's the splits? I just want to know what the splits was. Then Cernovich goes off the handle. I was gonna shoot the shit for free, and you know, I wasn't trying to make no money off of this, and he loses his shit. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why are you mad? How you gonna do a documentary on me? How you gonna do a documentary on our crew? And I don't get to put the price tag on the motherfucker? You think I'm a circus monkey? Well, you gonna come put a camera on me to add to your fucking content reel and I don't get paid? Talking about you was gonna put it out for free. Nigga, you was gonna get paid some way, somehow. I'm not stupid. Meanwhile, I got Rock Nation connects. I could have got this shit on Tidal and some more shit back then with all the contacts I had. So I'm like, you talking about putting this shit for free? We could have got paid. So me and Cernovich ain't been cool since then. So this nigga talking about me and Cernovich, I don't fuck with Cernovich, and I don't fuck with Poso either, because Unc Ben told me this nigga was the feds and the ops. So I'll stay away from Poso. Every time some shit go around Poso, the first one with it, that's how I know he the ops. So I asked the dude, I said, you watching the show tonight? He said, of course, light these fuckers up for us. Don't hold back either. I'm sick of this shit. I'm just trying to figure out why you try to attach my name to these motherfuckers. We don't know no DC Drano, no Libs of TikTok. Them motherfuckers don't fuck with us. I don't think I follow not one person that was in that room.
Oh, you know why he said? See your ass on Fox News. See your ass signing fucking deals. Don't act like why your name attached for you know why, nigga. You this close, your whole chat. He's this close. You know that grifter class we talk about he's this far away, chat. This fucking far away from being at the White House with the fucking booklet. Oh, he's this far away. It'll be HJ. It'll be like, I got it. That's why he said he thought you was already in the mix.
I was that close to having a binder.
HA is 1 degree of separation.
I'm much further away from that. I'm not in that close. I'm not even close to Kanye. HJ,
you gotta stop that lie, man. Yes, the fuck you are. This nigga in denial.
No, you got to go through my clone before you even get to me. If my clone wasn't there, how am I gonna be there? My clone is second tier Con Inc. I gotta be at least tier 4. We saw tier 1 today. My clone is in tier 2.
Yeah, but he doesn't give. He just gives the news. He's in the class with Miles Chung and him like that. Like he's not giving out thoughts or anything like that. Like at least with Cerno and Posit, that's a different class. They at least give you some brain, some thinking. They're not just regurgitating what's happening in the world.
That's because they're tier 1. That's the job of tier 1, to tell people how to think. That's the role for tier 1. Tier 2 is to dumb you down. Hey, pay attention to this bullshit. Then it's tier 3, and then you finally get to the Hoteps somewhere in tier 4 or 5. We didn't even get the Black History Month invite.
No, didn't.
And that was tier 3 motherfuckers in there. Tier 3 and tier 4 motherfuckers.
Who's tier? They're all going what tiers? People tiers. We gotta fucking do a ranking of the fucking server thing.
We gotta do what is that ranking thing you do?
The tier maker.
The tier we got to do a tier maker.
They're saying you 4th string.
4th string?
I think. No, I don't know about that, man. You gotta be higher than 4th string.
I'm 4th
You're
string
no less
max.
than 3rd. No less than 3rd.
I'm not in the 3rd.
You're no less than 3rd.
So all right. Where's Cousin T at?
Cousin T, he's in 4th. He's below
what?
you.
Cousin T is not below me. You are
He is.
tripping now. Now you done lost your mind. He is not below me.
He is. They don't say nothing about Cousin T. I mean, he's cool and all, but Cousin T is comedic relief.
Cousin T be at the White House. He be at the dinners. He got access. He was at inauguration. Cousin T is actually 2nd tier.
Taryn was.
CJ Pearson is tier 2. Rob Smith, I would say Rob Smith he's a sub for tier 2. He's a tier 3 actor, but he's a sub in tier 2. Sometimes he could sub in for somebody in a tier 2.
Oh, Rob fell off. He's below you too.
He's not below me. Pause.
You're tier 3, Rob tier 4.
Who's in tier 3 with me?
You, Olivia.
Who?
Olivia.
Olivia got more access than me.
No, y'all got the same. She writing for Breitbart. You on the Fox. I mean, that's you.
Olivia
keep downplaying the Fox thing, man. You can't downplay that.
Olivia's been on Fox more than me.
These niggas would kill to have that Fox answer. Actually,
I don't do Fox. I do Gutfeld. There's a difference.
Niggas would kill. That's even worse. He's the fucking hottest late night show. What is you talking about?
It's not the same. It's not the same. We don't do.
Gutfeld have the hottest show on late night.
It doesn't. That's
say yes.
It's
say
not.
Yes. Just say yes, right?
It's not,
okay then.
It's not the same. It's not news. We do entertainment. Now, if I was on the 5, that'd be different. But I'm not on the 5.
Okay, you, Olivia, shout out Olivia. Chat, help me out.
He said HJ is the Jamal Crawford scorer off the bench. He learned defense. He be top 10.
I feel like you and CJ are in the same bracket.
Me and CJ are not in the same bracket.
Stop.
He's got way more. You keep naming people that got more access than me.
I don't think CJ got the access.
CJ's got the more access than I do.
This nigga's going to school, man. He ain't doing nothing, man.
He got access.
ABL. You and ABL same class. Same rank.
You could put me and ABL in the same rank. We tier 4. Tier 3 is CJ Pearson. Tim Pool, Crowder, that's tier 2. Ben Shapiro, that's tier 2. Whitlock, tier 3. TPUSA people, tier 2. Candace Owens, tier 2. Sometimes she used to be tier 1, but she got in trouble with the redacted, so she got bumped down to tier 2. She does Pierce Morgan now. I'm definitely tier 4. Me, Scott Adams.
You and Scott in the same rank.
Me and Scott, all right, you could put me and Scott in the same rank. We tier 4. Scott, but Scott don't leave the house. If Scott left the house, he would be a tier 2. Candace said if HJ didn't get kicked out of TBUSA, he would be tier 1. No, tier 2 at most. Tier 2 at most.
I forgot to bid on Rogan twice, man. See, your resume, come on. Your resume beats fucking CJ's. Stop.
But CJ got more access. I just hacked a few platforms, but I don't have access. Uncle Pierce Morgan, I'll be fired.
Yo, listen.
Who's tier 1? Tier 1 is everybody who you saw with a binder.
Yo. Somebody mentioned this lady's name. I'm trying to work on my youngest, right? Reading this shit. Make sure we read like 2-3 books every day, right? From schoolwork. So I started then plus they give her some like little worksheets to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was looking through the worksheets. And I look at the name on one of the worksheets. I'm like, Greta Thunberg. I swear to God. It's like, it was like a question like, what's good about Greta Thunberg? What does she do? Shit like that, right? Yeah, and like, oh, she helps to save my little grift, but she helps to save the world or something, keeps the world clean or some shit like that. Swear to fuck God.
That's tier 0 grifter. She's above everybody. That right there puts her in a whole nother category. She in the school curriculum assignment.
Yeah, y'all look. I looked like, what?
Damn.
I couldn't believe that shit.
I can only dream of that.
Homeschool now.
Time for homeschooling. Yeah, that's S class.
I thought Greta went she ran afoul of the powers of peace. Like she went off the fucking reservation.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a little mistake with the octopus.
Now she's going full fucking they can't control her now.
Yeah.
Back to the phase 1. So they obviously just naming it phase 1. They got other plans for like other releases. I don't know if they're going to give us any red meat.
No, what it does is it buys them time.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, it does. So there might not be another phase.
This phase was so bad that niggas don't even want another phase.
I'm shocked at I'm just shocked at the reaction.
What you mean?
Like these people are like, I don't know. I just feel like I said, man, like they expected. Here you go. This is what happened. Like this is what they thought was going to happen.
That's what they thought. That's what they vote. That's what they said. This is what we voted for. That's what they said.
I didn't expect that.
But let me ask you this.
What?
What can we expect from the JFK files? What's phase 1 of that look like?
I mean, the most they can say is I guess they'll say is that Oswald didn't. He got shot. Most they'll say, I think they probably will say is like he got shot by multiple bullets. That's an easy one.
That's an easy one. That's low hanging fruit.
You know what I mean? And that would rule out Oswald doing it. You know what I mean? But man, I don't know. Like I said, I've read other stuff that people fucking solve that shit easy. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Then there's they're gonna do Martin Luther King, right? Kang?
Allegedly. They're gonna throw niggas under the bus for that one. Now that they might give you some shit in that one. Jesse might go down for that. Jesse gonna get a heart attack that next morning.
Jesse in a fucking wheelchair, man.
Yeah, they
dead.
They gonna kill his ass. That's gonna be the end of Jesse.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be the end of Jesse. What's the Republican Chicago? Like Chicago is like the fucking fortress for progressive politics, it seems like.
Yeah.
What's the fortress for conservative politics? If one such as it, even if one exists,
it's got to be either it's Texas, Florida, and they trying to get Tennessee.
Yeah, I do believe Tennessee. Jason Rose, that's one I would really love. The OKC bombing files. That one. I would love to read that. Not that I would love to read it, but I mean that's one I would like. You see how everybody's excited for this shit? That's how I would be for the OKC bombing. That's something I would be. And that even goes to show you. When did the OKC bombing happen? 90s?
Yeah, I was about to say like 93.
I don't know if I was still in high school or not, or just out. They haven't
95. 95.
They haven't released those files, and that was 95.
Yeah.
So what makes you people think that we're going to get these Epstein files and everything's going to be on the up and up?
This is the most transparent administration ever.
Oh my fucking God.
It's the most transparent administration in history. What do you mean?
All right, let me ask you this. Are they going to rotate the grifters in that for phase 2?
For phase 2? Phase 2 is where you where you graduate tier 2 to tier 1. Because remember the Twitter files?
Right.
They did the same thing with the Twitter files. Where people were like, yo, just dump them shits on the internet, let us go through them. And then they were like, oh, let's give them to Mike Tabibi. Oh, let's give them to Michael Schnellenberger. Remember they was doing all of that? Do you remember that? And then they were releasing them through people like a Kanye song. Remember when Kanye was having other people release his songs? They done bit off Kanye with their releases. So the Twitter files was the same way where they had, Twitter files 1, Twitter files 2, Twitter files 3. So they've been doing this. And then they release them through people. But I think the second release is where you graduate people from tier 2 to tier 1. Like, here's your moment that you get to graduate. And we're going to see how you handle this to see if you can keep your spot or get a starting spot in tier 1.
So this is when Dom Lucre gets his shot.
If Dom Lucre gets his shot, it's going to be on phase 2. I would guess he's a phase 3 guy, but if he gets phase 2, he out of here.
Where's Jesse Lee Peterson at?
He don't exist. He's in a world of his own. Jesse Lee Peter's just a coon. He's a joke of a human being. He doesn't belong in a tier.
Albo said Dom Luque on starter minutes is nasty.
You're gonna see who they graduate. They're gonna give somebody some playtime.
They'll give Olivia the rock. Give Olivia the rock.
I don't think they're gonna give Liv the rock.
Why?
She's not compromised. She's not compromised. She's not dedicated enough. She's still too independent. She's still too real. You need more bootlickers. If I took a guess, I think Dom Lucre is a good guess. If I took a guess at who else would be graduating from tier 2, it would have to be like
Tim some bail?
Tim wouldn't work. Tim wouldn't work. Tim's already rich. You need somebody who wants to win, somebody that you can bribe, somebody that you can pay off. You can't really pay off Tim. Tim's already a millionaire. So you need somebody.
I think Luma's too wild for that.
It's not going to be Luma. Luma already got kicked out. Milo put that on Front Street. Luma got kicked out. She's too reckless. Luke Rakowski, nah. He don't got what it takes. He's still a rookie. Candace getting called back up to the majors. That's a good call. They might pull that. I could see that. I could see Candace getting called back into the majors. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got to be a come up. It's got to be a come up for somebody. Lex? No, Lex is already independent. He's already massaged. I mean, I shouldn't have said that. There goes my invite. And it's got to be somebody who needs a look.
CJ needs a look still.
I
feel like CJ felt.
They could throw him a look. They could throw CJ a look. I think CJ could. The quartering, I can't see them trusting him. Mario Norfolk.
You got to trust these people too.
Right. I could see Mario getting it. I would put Mario Knockwall as first in line and get the phase 2. At Mario is in line for phase 2 to get the exclusive phase 2. I think it would get broke through Mario.
Officer Tatum, no.
Nah, Tatum, no. He's a tier 3. I'm the reason why he's tier 3. I knocked that nigga out of his spot. He got a lot of making up to do after what he did. So that's not gonna work. Ian Carroll, his parents are already millionaires, so he doesn't have much, but possible. I'd put him in 3rd place. There's probably somebody better than Ian Carroll.
Who the fuck is Ian Carroll?
Benny Johnson, that'll work. Ian Carroll, the motherfucker with the funny mustache that be doing the fake conspiracy theory videos. He be acting like he uncovering some shit.
Oh, they said he worked for them people.
He definitely worked for them peoples. I could see Benny Johnson getting it. Benny Johnson would work. I will put Mario Knockwall number 1, Benny Johnson number 2. Benny Johnson's ready to coon for what he's a white coon. He ready to sell his soul to the devil.
How about Shamika? Where's Shamika at?
Shamika's tier 4. Tier 4. She hangs out with Jason Whitlock. He's tier 4 with me. Jason Whitlock can't breathe, so that's not going to work. Don't forget, he worked for Glenn Beck, and Glenn Beck got kicked out. Glenn Beck got kicked out of the establishment, right? He's an outsider.
Right.
So if your boss ain't fucking tier 2, you can't be tier 3.
I mean, it depends. I mean, because you still remember we had that Candace Ben Shapiro dynamic. She was above Ben.
That was a lot different. Ben wasn't kicked out.
Right.
Ben helped create the space. Ben put a lot of time in. And Ben's Mossad too, so he's got different types of connections. You know what would be the ultimate trick?
What?
If they gave him the Nick Fuentes.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
That'd kill him.
What do you think about your boys coming stateside?
The Tates?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I made a tweet said deport the Andrew Tate. Couple of his stands came up like fuck you, bitch ass. So a couple people talk crazy to me.
They cussed your ass out.
I didn't know they had fucking Andrew Tate stands.
I'm trying to find it right now. Where is it? Deport Andrew Tate.
Some people are like, are you serious? What do you mean? Like, I mean, come on, man. Get him out of here, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't see how Conservative Inc. can take Andrew Tate serious. One hand, y'all talk about these OnlyFans chicks and all whatnot, this, that, and the third. This nigga was running fucking internet brothels and shit. Literally running them joints.
They mad at you for this one. They got you in your
citizen, right? Barely. He's an anchor baby. God damn. Is he not an anchor baby? Hold on. Is he not an anchor baby?
Maybe. Potentially. Yo, Unc got all of Twitter on his neck right now. This nigga not safe nowhere on X.
This guy says, I don't give a fuck about the brothel. That's cool. That's cool, though. I'm just saying, you don't have to care anything about that brothel. That's fine.
Who said that?
I don't want to hear fucking talk about all these women can't sell feet pics, and then you got fucking, you see, hey, Andrew, man, and Andrew's your fucking Andrew Tate stand. Like, come on, man. Stop it. He's not really an anchor baby. Wasn't he just born here and they left immediately to England?
Something like that.
Tate is a full citizen. Did he ever live here?
I don't know. I think so, maybe briefly. It's Here's the issue. If you like Andrew Tate, you have to like pimps.
You know what? That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. Yes, you're right.
You have to be a fan of sex trafficking.
Then we bring it back to this case with these phases. These phases. You're right.
He's a pimp. Like a literal pimp. Which means you got to be a fan of Epstein.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You can't on one side say I fucks with Andrew Tate and say let's expose Epstein. Because he's the same motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And he on tape saying this shit. You got Andrew Tate saying, I groomed a 15-year-old to bust it open on the camera for money, and I forced her to do it. So I don't understand how people could be like, yo, let's expose the pedos, expose sex trafficking, human trafficking, and, oh, but Andrew Tate's a nice guy. I'm just like, is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it one Mike? Like, you got to pick a side. Like, either, you know, you love Iceberg Slim. Who was Magic Don Juan? Yeah. You got to be a fan of all these people. You got to be a fan of the pimping lifestyle. What's the name of the movie with Goldie? The Mac. I love that movie, by the way. It's fucking hilarious. Great fucking black culture. You've got to be a fan of abusing women. You've got to be a fan of grooming children for sex work. You've got to be a fan of OnlyFans in order to say you like Andrew Tate. So if you're not a fan of those things, then you are experiencing a conflict of interest, and you're not saying so. So, Asaru Ray Seeger said, I have never seen him say that.
Somebody already checked him. He did say that. I mean,
somebody will post a link in the chat. Somebody will post. I mean, this video has gone viral a million fucking times. You know, I just think Andrew Tate fans are weird. You know, I unfollow. Like, when I find out people are Andrew Tate fans, I tend to unfollow them because I'm just like, and it's always the weirdest people too that be like so holier than thou, and then they be like posting Andrew Tate shit, and I'll be like, you know, this nigga's like a fucking pimp, right? Like a real life, like he said it, like he sold a course on manipulating women, and that's how he made his money. Like, he made his money e-pimping, and so maybe that's a lifestyle you like, right? So I'm not here to judge what you like. All I'm saying is, you have to like pimping. You have to like the fact that somebody will take a woman, degrade her, destroy her integrity, destroy her self-worth, and then sell her, abuse her, and sell her online to other people. If you think that's a good life to live, then you'll like Andrew Tate. If you disagree with that lifestyle, then you can't be a fan of Andrew Tate. Like, those two things, they can't coexist at the same time. So when people say they're all MAGA, 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 expose Epstein, but free the Tates, I'm like, wait, what? Those two things don't. So I usually don't say nothing. When I see this shit happen on Twitter, I just hit the unfollow button and I mind my business, because people are weird. And I don't know who's a sex trafficker and who's in the Epstein ring still, you know. So I just hit the unfollow button or the block button or the mute button, and I keep it moving. You know, I'm on my business because it's real spooky out here. Asaru Ray said I might be ignorant to that info. Might be? Might be? Do you want me to play the clip, nigga? Unc don't want me to play the clip. That's how egregious it is.
I mean, I just felt like he was over the fucking top with the shit, man. Like, you know, part of being a man is like you gotta go out there and fucking you gotta learn my mistakes. Like, I feel like we got into such a soy boy generation that they'll look at people like Andrew and like, yeah, this is the way out and stuff like that. And that's like, I don't think that's the only way out for men. I would prefer men not to be like that. I just think they gave the wrong message. Him, Myron, the fucking African nigga with Myron, they give out the wrong message to me. You know, I feel like they give out the wrong message. But it resonates because there's so like all the movies, the fucking the woman is the heroine. Like there's so much soy in the diet. Half these niggas don't got fathers in their lives anyway. So they look to online. They look to anybody and they see these guys talking crazy to women, treating women like shit. Like they feel like that's the way, even though I feel like, I mean, that's only one part of it. Like, I think we need to like build your career, build who you want to be, and all that other stuff will take care of itself, you know, at the end of the day. But make sure you have a strong basis, and so you can go forward, you can survive out in the world by yourself, because that's what man's supposed to do. Man's supposed to go out there and like, I'm out of here, going, start their own fucking thing.
Right.
But this isn't, he talking about fucking trucking these women and all this stuff. Tate brothers don't own dragon shirts like Uncle Hotep. That's, you goddamn right.
All these Negroes,
These runaway slaves,
all these Negroes
dancing for massa.
I think they filled a void. They filled a void, right? Where at a time where the Me Too movement and feminism basically silenced men and made them afraid to speak. He came at the perfect moment and showed bravery and heart and said the things that men wanted to hear. Said the things that men were afraid to say. Much of it, I agree with. There's a lot of things he says I agree with, right? Myron sometimes gets lucky and says some shit I agree with, right? But when you take the totality of how these cats move, I can't really rock with it. I can't. I was on the Fresh and Fit podcast. I showed people the Fresh and Fit podcast where I was sitting there like this. And the chick said they wanted to smash. And Myron's face felt dejected. I showed it to the chat where when the chicks picked me, Myron felt dejected. Everybody saw it. He was salty. When we was talking about a woman reaching climax, we saw his face change. So like, I've been around these cats. I never been around Tate, but I've been around Myron. So I know how these cats are. And it's very weird. It's very, very weird. Yeah, kickboxer, muscular, talk straight. Yeah. He says the right stuff. Asaru says, okay, I found it. Thanks for putting me on. Oh, there you go. You saw it you heard it for yourself. This dude admitted, like on tape, what he was doing, bro. Like this isn't like it's not like hidden information. Like everybody knows what the fuck he was doing. Like he bragged about this shit. Yeah, Myron said he don't want to please a woman. I thought that was very gay. I thought that was very gay. You know, but it just comes back to the fact that their base is men who can't get women. Women have rejected them their whole lives. So now they get to watch somebody shit on them, and that's their way of having revenge vicariously. And that's their shtick. That's why I got kicked out. I got kicked out the manosphere too. I got kicked out TPUSA. You notice I ain't never been back to the manosphere shit, right?
No. Yeah, I know so.
I got blackballed from the manosphere. Cause they hate women. When you go on there, you gotta shit on women. And I'm just like, that shit's kind of gay. I don't want to be, cause every time I go on there, I'm like, yo, women are great. But you have to shit on women. That's part of the code. It's the He-Man Woman Hater Club. Shit's kind of gay, though.
Yeah, I don't ever do that either. That's why the FBI, I know they're so mad that they can't find any women hating tweets on mine. Because I never did it. You know? Like, I don't know. This is weird.
It's very weird.
Like, you can say what women typically do or anything like that, but like to base your whole persona off of fucking talking down on them and shit like that. You know, it's kind of fucking, it is corny. That shit's corny.
It's very weird. I'm going to invite a bunch of OnlyFans chicks on my page, on my podcast, and then cuss them out.
Yeah, every day. That was the weirdest fucking wave I've seen, man. Like, there's been a lot of weird waves, but that wave, like, that was a good 6-month wave, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is this, man? I didn't get it, but he's strong, man. Yeah.
I thought it was very odd. Willie Will, thank you for the 10 gifted subs.
This a real Hotep brother.
My
Kick
man.
showing out tonight.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the love.
In the meantime, we wait for phase 2.
Phase 2, I don't know what's going to happen. I'll have another dragon shirt. I found this other one. Oh, man.
What color was it?
I forget what. I'm trying to think of the design of it was.
You gotta get white and red. Gotta get white with the red with the red dragon.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It was fucking crazy. And I got this fire one that's coming. Wait till that comes. But this is I got one to come that's a custom made, John.
They don't fly the girls out. The girls are already in Miami. I remember one episode they brought me on, and there was a porn star on there. I can't remember her name. Kiki Clout, porn star. But it's just weird because they're like, "Hey, dudes, don't fap," and OnlyFans is bad, but hey, let's bring OnlyFans girls on here and porn stars on here. It's like, wait, what?
I mean, because this one's fire, man.
Jeez. Like, what?
But because it's a sick fucking marketing thing. Like, you get these incels, that's what they really watch, you know what I mean?
Right.
So bring them on, and these niggas cuss them out, and it gives them their kink of degrading women, you know what I mean? So they get everything all in one fucking swoop. One fell swoop. You get to look at them, degrade, see them get degraded, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
All the same show.
Mm-hmm. Send the link. Let me see what you're looking at.
No, I didn't find it.
Oh.
I can't remember what else. Where I have fucking.
Did you see the yacht party, the Fresh and Fit yacht party?
Yeah, I seen that. That was on a yacht?
It was on some boat. Dancing to Sexy Red with a bunch of dudes. Cooley was on their head. Cooley said, y'all gay. I don't know.
See, that was like, why wouldn't they just? Why? See, this is my thing. Look, like, so you're having a get together for them guys, right? You're people to watch the show and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Of all the times to invite the girl guests, you don't do it for them. Come the fuck on.
You're supposed to at least get some hookers or something for them. Some strippers or something.
Imagine they would have got some of the people the women that have been on the show to the yacht party. Then imagine one of the people that came to your show gets fucking lucky, and he gets it that night, right?
Mm.
Imagine the lore you're getting just from that.
Just from that.
You helped to incel out.
You're going to sell 1,000 courses off that. I went to the Fresh and Fit yacht party and I got some box.
Right.
1,000 courses sold right there. 1,000 yacht party tickets sold. Oh, I'm going to the next one. It's an easy sell. Oh, they did? Yeah. They did get him some hookers? Oh, okay. I stand corrected. All right. Thank God.
Oh, come on. I know I need to see pictures, man.
I ain't seen no pictures. I seen a dry boat with a bunch of dudes talking to each other.
Yeah, I need to see evidence, video evidence.
The 1 mil party,
they did have women,
and none of them girls wanted to talk to them dudes. I remember the 1 mil party. If that's the one you talking about, the 1 mil party was trash too. I remember the chick played Myron. Myron went to go talk to the chick. She was like, ugh, if you don't get your hands off me, you dirty nigger. It was one of them Russian mail order bride chicks that barely spoke good English. And she was like, ugh, if you don't get your hands off me, you dirty Sudanese. At his own party. This was on camera. So I hope you ain't talking about that party.
Yeah, I think we talking about two different parties.
Yeah, it's two different parties.
So I guess we're waiting for phase 2. We'll see what happens. Is Cannon going tonight, right?
I think so.
I seen him in the chat, right?
I think so. Let me see. We also gotta wait for 8 a.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna be on Pam Bundy's neck.
I thought it was 8 p.m. By 8 p.m.
8 a.m.
It's 8 a.m. She has to release it.
I think that's what the letter said. Oh, let me check it real fast. She said 8 a.m. on my desk.
Okay.
8 a.m. tomorrow, February 28th. FBI will deliver full and complete Epstein files to my office, including all records, documents, audio, and video recordings. She said that shit better be on my shit in the morning, nigga. So the saga continues. We'll see what happens next. Who knows? But that's to me, that's phase 2. Phase 2 is the face off tomorrow morning, and we'll go from there. In the meantime, you live Sunday, right?
Yep. Be Sunday. I'll be on.
Grift Report. Grifties tickets on sale now. Somebody dropped a link in the chat. We got Grifties tickets on sale now. Grifties 5th annual Grifties in New Jersey at Tips Comedy Club. Make sure y'all go get y'all tickets. VIP is sold out already, so general admission's available. It's gonna be a party. It's gonna be a movie. Everybody knows how we get down, so those who know. Those who don't know, you're gonna find out. It's lit. And we got a new hotel this year, so the pre-party is gonna be. Anyway, let me keep that to myself because the pre-party, that's for the cool kids only. Grift Report, kick.com. If y'all not on the Grift Report, y'all gotta get on the Grift Report. I'm not streaming on YouTube. YouTube's whack. Kick.com/The Grift Report. And I'll see y'all there. I'll see you on Sunday, huh?
All right, man.
All right, peace.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip,